we actually made some shelves using old dresser drawers. Like, we made shelves using old dresser drawers. Oh, yes, we did. Hey, you guys, I'm so excited to share this video with y'all today. We have been doing some decluttering and some cleaning, and it's much, much, much needed. I posted a video probably a couple videos ago, showing you a part in our brick room that we cleaned up and just refreshed it, and it looks incredible. So, so happy about that. Well, this very brick room is very large, and I want to use it for some different things. So I want to use it to start seeds and have a gardening area. And I also want to just have a space where we can do our various crafts and just a maker station, right? And lastly, coming into the new year, I knew that I wanted to get back to health. I needed to get things together, tighten it up, and so I knew I wanted to have a place where we could work out and just do I think just carving out a space just helps us to be more consistent, and so I really wanted to do that, and so that's what has happened. Carving out a workout space was so much fun. It was so much fun. We're able to be innovative. I want to show you how we were really able to cut costs in what ways, as well as show you the solution to bring light into a dark space for plants. Just really wanted that workout vibe, And so I was just trying to really find a great balance. But we have a perfect solution. So is it crazy to want to have plants in a gym? I don't know, but I just love the life that plants bring to a room. I just love just that sense of like serenity and just like peace, And so anyway, so we have a great solution, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. Our house actually has so much natural light, and so we don't have lots of places where we would need any kind of tool or any kind of extra thing to bring light into the space in the daytime, because our windows are huge all throughout our house, which is such a blessing. But in this particular area, I was okay with just darkening it up and finding a solution to bring light and health to our plants. And so I will be telling you about that as well. So what I am hoping this video is going to do for you is encourage you to do some decluttering, as well as just think about what it is that you have that you can use for something else, for a space that you want to create. And so that is what I am hoping to do. I'm hoping to inspire you to just look around and envision what it is that you can do right now in the season that you're in, this very moment. Okay, so I'm not going to hold us up any longer. Let me show you what has happened. Okay, guys, this is what we are starting with. Okay, so this mirror was free. It's something that we picked up off the side of the road probably a year ago. I've actually acquired a lot of mirrors by picking them up off the side of the road. Okay, so this space is going to be split into two separate spaces. So what we are going to do today is the space on the right, which we are going to turn into a gym. So you'll see me squishing stuff on the left, and so we'll just come back to that. That is going to be, like I said, our maker station. Okay, one space at a time. Okay, this is the mat that we are going to be using to put on the floor. I will leave the link down below if you're interested. I got these from Amazon. It is amazing what just putting down a black mat did to this space.
I did it! Daddy, I did it!
Nice.
Got one out.
All right.
2 more to go.
Nice. You got about 10 more to go.
Oh yeah. I mean on this one.
So I was so shocked whenever I took some old drawers and put it in this space and they fit perfectly, y'all. So shocked.
That we gonna throw away, but figured to keep the drawers, and then now we're gonna make them into cabinets. And we're gonna do so they can all fit flush together. Each other drawers has like a lip right here, right there, in this situation. So this is gonna be the bottom, so it'll sit like that. This will be the bottom, and this will be the top. But since we're going to be putting them side by side, one thing that's hindering it is this right here. So we're going to be cutting that off, and we're going to be stacking them up on top of each other. So what's hindering that is this. So we're going to get that off and these sides off. That way they can all be fastened together. So I'm just going to put it on this table saw.
You do.
So after he cut off the extra bits, we clamped them together and attached them using a screw. Well, we did use more than one screw. You get what I'm saying. I just love how quickly these came together, and of course I always love when I get to be hands-on with my man, y'all. So what Thomas is doing is he's cutting some strips of board that we can then attach to the back of these drawers so that we have enough material to then screw the back of the drawer to the window frame, if that makes sense. So that is what really made it sturdy. So we screwed it through the backing, through the piece of wood, and into the frame. Okay, so I know we were gonna need privacy in this space, but I didn't want to necessarily black out the windows, so I tried this frosted glass look and it worked perfectly. Here are the racks I'm going to be using. These were given to us. I'm going to spray paint them and use them to divide the room, as well as use them for the shelving that we're going to need in each of the spaces. Lunchtime. This food was so delicious. I can't help but show it. Okay, so I've had this yarn for probably 2 years now. My plan was to make a blanket, but that hasn't happened yet. So I decided to use it for backing. Okay, so here I'm just organizing all of our workout stuff that I was collecting in this basket. Okay, so we went over to Home Depot and we got this hardboard that I'm going to use to attach to these racks to divide the space even more.
Good job.
Okay, so I'm gonna drill a hole and I'm gonna use a zip tie and we're gonna see how this goes. And it worked. A nice, quick, and easy fix to attach this board to these racks. Okay, I had some leftover peel and stick flooring that I used in our bathroom. A few pieces are going to fit perfectly on top of these dresser drawers. Okay, I decided to go to the Dollar Tree and get some of this electrical wire tape, and I just use it to make some geometric type of shapes on this hardboard, and I love the way it turned out. Okay, so I went back and forth with putting this mirror up on the window, but I just decided to go for it, and I'm so happy that I did. I put this non-slip on the back of the bracket to help secure the mirror. This ceiling hook was already there, so I decided to put it to good use. I am cutting this sheet into strips so that I can make a divider. It's such a great way to divide a space. Okay, so I absolutely love the way that this little divider came out. It was super duper duper easy to do. And I am just going to continue to fill it in as I find some sheets as I go into different thrift stores, because they're typically $1 or $2 at the most. And so, yeah, any kind of black fabric, I'm just going to continue to build this. And as I build it, I'm going to add some towards the bottom to make it longer as well. It's such a fun feel for this space, and it was super simple, y'all. Like, I love this. Like, the more I did it, the more I was like, ooh, this is so great. And so, yes, I'm going to continue to fill this in, but this is a really fun part of this space. This middle rack holds all of our things for the gym. This just fits so perfectly. It can be moved so easily and placed back, you know, in front of everything, so that it just has a cohesive look in here, even though there's equipment behind there. And at this point, I have no excuse to not work out. We have this amazing space that's perfect for us to come in here and do what we need to do. Okay, so it's time for me to work out all the things and get myself together so that I can be strong and I can just feel really, really good. I love that it's just kind of away from everything else. When I come into this space, I know my mindset is working out, and that's it. Okay, so now I want to tell you guys about this House Bright Smart Grow Light. This is what I'm going to use in this space for my plants. The setup is extremely simple. You use your phone, you can scan the QR code, download an app, and listen, you are controlling this light bulb using your phone. Isn't that just so cool? I am honestly not super tech savvy, y'all, and this was simple enough for me to figure out. Okay, so you are using your Wi-Fi for this light bulb. It's a 3-in-1, which is a warm, cool, and a daylight setting. I love how you are able to schedule this light to turn on, to turn off, to turn up, down, to change the color between, if you really want it to be warm at a certain part of the day and then you want it to turn into daylight. Like, all of that is at our very fingertips with this light bulb. So this light bulb is said to increase the growth rates of any type of plant. So you can use it for fruits, vegetables, your seedlings, house plants like I'm doing. I am very interested in seeing how this works for starting seeds, as well as controlling the temperature for those seedlings. I think that's just so interesting. I also love that when you go to set this up, they have an instructional video for you to watch. That's not very long and it's straight to the point, which I love and appreciate. And so you don't have to worry about remembering everything that I'm saying if you decide that you want to get this light. Okay, so here you'll see I have it all set up. Like I said, very straightforward. I have it on the daylight setting, and so it's really, really bright right now. But it's such a great space. I have it pretty close, but this light actually has a concentrated coverage of 6 to 8 feet and an overall coverage of 10 to 12 feet. Okay, I'm gonna turn it to the warm light setting. Ooh, doesn't that just hit different when it's that warm light? I absolutely love when there's warm light in spaces in the evening. It sets the night off right. How cool is that? That's so awesome, right? I think my plants are going to like it just fine in the gym. And I feel like there's so much versatility because I can move them around. I like to move things around a lot, even plants. And so I can move them around and be okay. Like, and I can know that they're going to be okay with getting enough light, even in a space that is not very lit. And so I'm excited about that. I'm so happy about this grow light. Leave a discount code down in the description box if you're interested in getting one of these lights. They are legit. Like, it's so heavy, it's not flimsy. It's just a really, really great product. And so I'm looking forward to using it. See this product working really, really great in a room that doesn't have great lighting, but you want plants that need bright lights, because of course there are plants that don't need much lighting, like my snake plant inside of the bathroom. It does fantastic in there. It doesn't need a lot of light and it's thriving and all the things. But there are plants that I actually really love that need a ton of light that can only be in a certain place in our house. But with a light like this, that gives some options in order to be able to change different plants and take them into different rooms that they wouldn't necessarily thrive in because of the lack of sunlight. Not to say we have a lot of places in our house with the lack of sunlight, but our bathrooms have little sunlight, and so I could definitely see using it in the bathroom. That would be a really, really great place to like mount it up on one of the walls and to use it there, or a small office space, or any kind of places like that. Or maybe you don't have a lot of light in your house. Using these grow lights would be a fantastic solution for you. Soon we are going to be working on all things garden. Right behind me, I'm going to be setting up my station where I can just plant all of the seeds and the lights and everything. And I'll be sure to show you guys what my setup looks like. I know it won't be anything too special, anything different, but I'll be so happy to share it with you guys. I even believe that we are preparing right now for spring. Like, that is pretty exciting. And so anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys next time.